about time that I moved them. So it's these top 3 tanks that I'm actually going to take apart, doing a saltwater tank, and it got stuck in his mouth and I think he choked. Hi guys, and welcome back to JP Aquatics. So before we get into today's video, I just want to tell you about some upcoming plans that I have. The fish in this tank are getting pretty big and it's about time that I moved them. I've been speaking about it for a long time and I finally built a bigger tank. So coming up, I'm going to scape this tank and move the fish in here, which are the bala sharks, the rainbow shark, the gourami, and my algae eaters, as well as a pleco, out from that tank into there. So it's these top 3 tanks that I'm actually going to take apart. This one, I don't know if you can remember, there was a dragon rock scape over here. I had a lot of problems with this tank, and I think it was because there were a lot of dead zones in here where the water wouldn't flow, so I'm sure that caused a lot of problems. I used to do water changes and maintain it as much as I could, but at the end I just decided to take it apart because it was causing more problems. As many of you have seen, I've never had any luck with this, and I thought it was because of the lack of aqua soil and the care I took in this tank. So I'm just going to take it apart, and I'm thinking about doing a saltwater tank. I do know that small tanks, especially saltwater, are hard to maintain parameters, but I'm keen to try. So this tank has been going through some algae issues, and I put some shrimp in here, some ghost shrimp, just to try and deal with it a little bit more. And unfortunately, Flame decided to eat one of the shrimp, the bigger shrimp, and it got stuck in his mouth and I think he choked. So it happened like in the afternoon sometimes, and I didn't realize until the evening because I usually feed him twice a day. So yeah, that really sucks, especially because when you name a fish it becomes more personable. I was supposed to take this tank apart initially and design something really amazing for Flame with a couple of hiding spots and just a more full design of this tank. But for now I'm just going to take it all apart and use it as a plant holding tank. This tank is cleaned out and I'm ready to try and start saltwater on this. It's a nice small tank to try and experiment with, and it's nothing too big. I know the parameters are going to be hard to chase, but it should be fine. And I've got this piece of rock over here. It's not live rock or anything, so it's going to have to be in here for a while. I think about a month or so to get the bacteria and stuff, and I'll need to get sand as well, and a light. You got to get a good light. You have to get a good light for saltwater. Well, that's as much as I know. But look how amazing this would look. So that's it for today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.